What is going on, people? It's been an interesting few days. Hopefully, everyone had a good weekend. This is a very different stream because I'm letting you know what's going down. One of the things that I wanted to do for about 2 years, and I just never made the decision to do it, was start a media company. And I've kind of half done it and didn't really do it right. Well, I made the decision at the beginning of the year to start prepping for it because I knew that it would be a huge undertaking. So, like all this summer programming, this has been preparation to run 6 channels. That's why there was 3 videos for days, 2 videos. I was just stretching myself to see if I could do it, because probably what has happened is there'll be 2 to 3 videos per week per channel. So that's how that's going to roll. And I'm going to start, well, first I'm going to create new content, and then I'm going to start pulling stuff off of this channel. And that seemed to work really well because I will tell you, there was one video that I had on I Am Cameron, which is now Hustlers Kung Fu. Video was on there about 2 years. It had like 150 views. I took that video off Hustlers, I Am Cameron, moved it over to Disruptive Mail. That video is like 1,500 views. So one of the lessons I've learned about doing YouTube is, and everyone will be doing this probably in 2 or 3 years, if not sooner. But right now, a lot of people still don't understand. Your channel needs to be extremely specific, or you need to have a gregarious personality. Because I know my videos are good because I put paid traffic on them, and some of these videos that I put paid traffic on them, they were getting 80, high 70s, 80% watch through rate. That means someone watched 70 to 80% of that video. So part of this is, and I'm going to let you guys know this, if you have an older YouTube channel and you just can't seem to scale, that's possibly by design. Start a new YouTube channel. Keep your old YouTube channel, but start a new YouTube channel and you might be pleasantly surprised. I don't know why it's like that, but Disruptive Mail gets 85% of the views of this channel, and it only has 3,300 subscribers. A lot of those videos actually move beyond my subscriber count. The channel is actually growing, whereas this one, I have some theories, but I'll exercise it. So let me go ahead and let you know what kind of sausage we're going to be making. For a long time, I had a lot of problems with, the channel. So about Disruptive Mail. There's no need to even go into that. But let's talk about disruptive money. All right. This is going to be the LLC legal strategy channel. And I'm going to tell you why I did that. I did a child support video on Disruptive Mail, and it really kind of bombed. And I was like, okay, that don't need to be over here. Normally I would just push through and put up more videos and kind of build something. I was like, no. So I'm going to actually take that video off of that channel and put it over here. I'll talk about LLCs. I will talk about many different things legal-wise. Stuff that just didn't make any sense to talk about here at Every Man's a Millionaire. So LLC talk, business strategy, child support, legal strategies, things to average, all that's going to be, we'll be talking about the economy, gold, Bitcoin, stuff like that. All that stuff will be here. This is kind of like the legal structural financial channel. Then I think a lot of you already know about Hustlers Kung Fu, which is the rehash. I'm taking all of the storage auction videos and I'm moving over here and we'll see how that goes, because that's just going to be where I'm going to put that stuff. And then there's policy and conduct. This is going to be the political channel and somewhat of the policy economic channel. There's so many things I wanted to talk about that Trump was doing that ain't make any sense, because the thing is, I don't care if I get a bunch of Trump haters at this channel, but I don't want to dilute or add more stuff to this channel, and it's already bloated. It's already too heavy. It already has too many things on it. So now I could talk about all kinds of stuff. I could talk about Trump. I could talk about the GOP. I could talk about China. I could talk about Korea, and develop an audience that cares about those things, like how Korea played the U.S. Because it really doesn't make sense to talk about it now because it's already passed. But going forward, this is where I'll be putting all of that stuff, the social stuff, the social commentary, student loans, why people don't have money, statistics and stuff like that. So all of that stuff's going to go there. And digital money. This is going to be my YouTube channel. I almost called it Making Money with YouTube, but I probably would get a copyright strike for that. So it's digital money, making money with video. But the only thing I'm going to talk about here is YouTube video. I'm not going to talk about Facebook video. I'm not going to talk about this. I know Instagram's hot. I know people are like, hey, we got to get on it. Let me pop out here for a minute and just explain to you how this stuff works. All right. Let's say you have an Instagram account and you got 100,000, 130 followers. You should do the video. You already have an audience base. But if you got like a small channel, a small Instagram account, and if you have nothing else to do and you're just getting started, go at it, knock yourself out. But if you already have established something, I don't think you're going to find it beneficial to move your energy and time away from something that's established to something that's brand new. I've done that a few times and it has backfired on me each time. And this is why I'm going all in on YouTube. All in. So I'll be talking about this. I'll be talking about flying with drones. I'll be talking any kind of way that making money with YouTube fits into the topic. I will be reviewing equipment, but I'm only going to review equipment that I use. I'm not going to review equipment I don't know anything about. I'm not going to review equipment I got to go out and buy. I'm not doing that. I got plenty of stuff that I can review, how to do a live stream setup, stuff that's not new YouTuber fare. None of that new YouTube stuff. None of that at all. And let's go back to disruptive money. Now, what I'm going to start doing is consulting on the legal strategies of LLCs. So I pull that apart. If you got a question or something, I do believe I have a PayPal link. You can just drop down in there and get it. I'm not going to do fancy thumbnails on this one for now. I'm just going to see what happens with just my mug up here. So we'll see how that goes. And then, so we got disruptive mail. There's a new video up there. It's going to take me like this. This is what I'm talking about right here. This video is less than 3 weeks old and already has 4,100 views. I only have 3,300 subscribers. So my videos, here's another one. Here's another one that's going. This one's at 1,700 3 days ago. I know exactly what happened because I put this one up at the wrong time. And I'll be talking about when to put up YouTube videos and all this other stuff. This one, 2 months, 13,000 views. I would not be surprised if that video gets 100,000 views in a year. This one, 42. So if you're going to do YouTube, you need to pick a topic, no more than 2 or 3 things, unless the category lends itself. Like, say you're going to do camping. You got camping axes, you got sleeping bags, you got tents, you got maybe you're camping your vehicle. So anything that makes sense like that, you want to keep your topic as tight as possible. Like, let's see, where did I put this one up here? I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Dating women, dirty tricks, 766. This video has only been up an hour, and it's already got, see, so this one's coming down, and this one is going to disruptive money, because the audience over there will be looking for stuff like, how do I set up my LLC to protect myself from this? Because disruptive male is more of a manhood dating game, big brother, big uncle advice channel, and people are not really feeling the responsibility and stuff. They're just not feeling the responsibility, because I could just go through here and look at what does well. And also it has a lot to do when I put stuff up, because typically during the summer, people tend to tune out because they're out there enjoying that magnificent sunshine. Some of y'all understand you only get like 2.5, 3 months of summer, and after that, it goes straight back to cool, like September. You're wearing a jacket at night in September, and you're like trying to get all your summer in that you can. So I'm going to continue the summer programming, which all the videos will be done early in the morning, or at least before lunch. Kind of keep that going on, and just expand, because with new channels come new courses, it's a whole lot of stuff. So one of the reasons I did this during the summer is the summer is typically slow. This summer hasn't been as slow as previous. Well, last year wasn't slow at all, but let's go back to 2016. My income was cut in half. Well, this time it didn't happen. I took a little hit, but not like the hits that I normally do, which is very interesting. But, once again, this happens every year. This is what I made my Bitcoin prediction. Oh, and I'll be talking about Bitcoin on Disruptive Money, and I'll be talking about, should you buy gold? Should you buy silver? And stuff like that. So I am very, very hyped. I've been working solid for like 3 days on all of this, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I did I did a video for Disruptive Mail. I did a video for Policy and Conduct. I did a video for Digital Money. I did a video for Disruptive Money. I did 5 videos. So I know that I can do 5 videos in a day if I had to. And I'm getting everything all set up, because this is going to be lit. That would probably, let's see, let me go through some of these questions, because this is just free and open and all this other stuff. Charlton Drone saw you setting up. That's funny. Not a complaint, just a heads up. Pretty much, I noticed something funky was happening with the YouTube channels. It'll work itself out, because when I tried to upload the video, it's like rejected by server, because these are all new YouTube channels on new YouTube platforms. So, and like I said, I almost think there has to be a burn-in rate where you have to do so many videos before your channel settles in. I know that sounds crazy since this is done electronically and stuff, but that's it. It's Israel, $190 today. I'm going to do a Keter. Fist bump. Pow. Success to you. O'Shea, thank you for the $50 in Polish money. Appreciate you. What's up, Pamela? Roosevelt, that's what I'm doing now. The Hillbilly Hybrid. I love it when people make money. Kevin Davis, I think people should have multiple channels to talk about all the many passions they have or the expertise they have. Yeah, I mean, this is the way YouTube is going. And also, let's talk about size of a channel. Let's say you have a channel that talks about trading, and you're really good at trading, and most people are not going to mess with that. And let's say you got 30,000 subscribers. Do you know you could probably get a sponsor to pay you $10,000 a month to sponsor on your channel? See, this is one of the things that I'll be discussing on this digital money. When I made my 1.5 million, I didn't have like three. I had what, 3 to 4,000 subscribers. I think I have to look 3 to 4 subscribers. Because see, this is the thing, and we're going to get over here to some little calculations, and I'm going to show you the power of math. Math is your friend. Math is your wonderful, wonderful friend. So let's say you have 30. No, let's go right here, because this is something most people can do in a year or two. Let's say you have 10,000 subscribers, right? But it's a very targeted niche. If it's finance, and this is going to pop your wig. Sponsors, you can make 10K to 100,000K. If it's fashion and you have this, and it's very targeted, there's this channel with this chick, she just does 50s fashions. You know, the poodle skirts and stuff like this. You can get 5,000 for that. Because the thing is, the way that the internet is going, people are looking for specificity. They're not looking for general. It's like, if like my LLC channel, people are going to come to that channel are looking for LLCs. They're looking for business advice. They're not looking for Trump commentary. They're not looking for, hustling advice. They're not looking for dating advice. They're just like, I want LLC stuff. And I have a feeling that channel is going to be the most profitable. I just have a feeling. So you don't have to have a big channel to make decent money. Because I'm like, all right, so you got 10,000 subscribers and you're making, 125 to 150, and it takes you 20 hours to run your channel. I mean, that's good money, man. That's great money. So we're going to get into that because I was thinking about it. There's so many deep topics that I can get into with digital money that if I was trying to do Facebook video, if I was trying to do Instagram video, I couldn't go as deep. I'm talking about deep, bone deep on the subject matter. There's a lot of videos like how to make great thumbnails. But, how many videos are in there? When should you post your videos? It's not a lot of videos like that. And people who are not outside of YouTube or not trying to get rich real quick, they don't really care about that information. They really don't. But someone who's a serious YouTuber, they're going to care greatly about that information. Excalibur just watched the policy conduct video. Oh man, I got so much I want to say, and it's just been like, but I can't put it on this channel. And it didn't make sense to go on Disruptive Mail, and it didn't make sense to go on Hustlers Kung Fu. So, and I thought about the name because it's going to be political, social, economic commentary channel, and it's going to skew a little conservative, but I'm probably going to piss off the Trump people. Probably. Just saying. All right, Kevin Davis, I appreciate you. What's up, Douglas? What's up, this dude Bakes? Wire Coaching, what's going on? I don't know, man. That's a personal decision. You got to want to get it, man. What's up, Thomas Dixon? What do you mean, mood music? Okay, y'all teaching Pablo. See, this is what I love about this chat room. This community, very helpful. Let's see. Anthony Johnson, I'm just moved now. I'm saving almost $700 a month on top of what I was saving. About to hit the garage sales and U-Haul's auctions hard all summer. $700 a month is some serious cheese. Congratulations. Douglas, what drone do you recommend the newbie to purchase? All right. DJI, the most expensive one. And I'm gonna tell you why. They're very easy to fly, and they've got probably like a little one that's like $700, but DJI. Kevin David, I love the constant reassessment. Well, this is the environment we live in. I was looking at the numbers because when I started Disruptive um, Mail, and I saw how that channel grew, and this is the thing that's very exciting. My videos don't die on this channel; they die. They reach a certain point, and I got a few that get views, and I know why. I was using paid traffic for years. In YouTube, if you start paying for a video, more than likely they will take away your organic reach. So I'm wondering if it's ever going to reset. We'll see. Ganja, being a man is huge responsibility. Training my subconscious mind to give me a louder voice. All right. All right. You already bought a bunch of silver. What's up, Detroit Baron? Learn about the importance of thumbnails from me. Thumbnails are 35% of your views, man. They're 35 to 50% of your views. This is why, like, the strategy is I'm not going to make, like, business people, folks who are looking for real solid advice, they don't need a fancy thumbnail. So that's part of a tactical thing that I'm doing. Because that channel, if I got 2,000 subscribers this year from that channel, I'd be really happy because that would be a lot. Joe, why do we will discuss that at Disruptive Mail. So, all right. So this is just an announcement to let you guys know what's going on, let you know what the change of schedule is, because I was doing all of that summer programming and testing to see if I can actually do this. Because there's, I want to do this. I want to go out here and create 6 channels. Do I have the intestinal fortitude? Do I have the creativity where I can make 5 or 6 videos 3 to 4 times a week? That's 18, 20 videos. And the answer is yes. I've kind of built up the stamina for that. But part of that is, that's funny. So part of that is building. Now, one of the reasons I'm telling you guys is a lot of people are going to want to, they're going to see what I want to do, and they're going to try to do it. And part of this is building up the infrastructure. And what I mean is I have 3 cameras, 3 computers. I got 2 sets of lights. I got all these microphones. I got this software. So I've made some investments for this last year because I knew this is what I wanted to do. Plus, it's going to open up my creativity. I get to talk about so many things. I'm no longer, because for a long time I felt bottled up. Like, I really want to talk about the Trump stuff. And, fortunately for me, he going to keep doing stuff. He's going to keep doing stuff. So there'll be plenty to talk about. Really? All right. Well, I will be going through the channels. Oh, there's something else too. Each channel is going to have a specific email list. So if you subscribe to that channel, you will not get any emails from any other list. And I'm going to start that early, and I'm going to probably give out the ebook to all of the channels. So I gotta set that up a certain way because I figured out, I know how I'm going to do it, because each channel has to have its own ebook. I got to figure that out because I'll figure it out later. Correct. Good brand. When you say start a business, what kind of business do you have in mind besides services and online? Good question. I am just going to talk about online businesses. I've kind of reached that same point where I was in the storage auction business, where I knew I had to stop talking about it because I wasn't doing it. And I have not had an offline business. I've got some investments in a few things, but I'm going to be 100% digital. Everything's going to be about how to set up a website, digital, processes. Um, that's what it's going to be. All right. That's funny. There's a whole bunch of flux. Now, another reason that I am doing this business is a media company that isn't that isn't loaded down with debt can survive a recession because the content. And this is one of the reasons I made all these investments. The lease is up in this office. I may go month to month. I'm month to month right now. I'm going to be here at least for another 2 months, but this may or may not change depending upon what happens in the future. But you're going to see very different content. And I'm probably not going to do a lot of live streams on the other channels. If I do a live stream, I'll probably be once a week. You're taking BP. Anthony Johnson, yeah, that's going to be Hustler's Kung Fu. Essentially, I am taking the videos that are on this channel that they will resell and I'm moving them over there. It's a slow process and I have to weigh the time that it takes to do that. So I'll probably move 1 or 2 a day, 4 or 5 days a week, and that's it. Talking business helps. That's wild, man. That's wild. Well, I appreciate y'all being here because, I know it's the summer. And for many people, this is a long weekend because the 4th of July is on a Wednesday. And that's something that's really interesting to me is how many people hate their jobs because the first time they get off, they're gone. They're taking their vacation time. They're out. They're just off because traffic was like so heavy in a lot of places this weekend because people were getting out of town. And I'm like, the 4th is Wednesday, but you're going to turn Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday to a 5-day weekend. That's funny. So any business questions, anything like that, any YouTube questions? Because, like I said, this is just to let people know what's going on, why things are changing. And I think it's going to be better because when I did my American exceptionalism video, that's some stuff that's from the heart. And then I feel free because I'm going to be very specific on YouTube. Kevin Davis, I leave the end of shift on time every time. I do hate my job. Yeah, because the thing is, there's some other stuff, some advanced tactics that I'm going to be deploying because, opportunities like this only come so often. And fortunately, I never, ever lived at the top of my income. So I can pretty much do this. I don't really, I don't have a feeling. I have a feeling the income's going to go way up. I just have this feeling. When you have a feeling, and it ain't like a janky feeling or kind of a humbug feeling. It's just like, this is really going to work. I have that feeling. Oh, the playlist will be interesting because I'm going to integrate some channels. Because one of the reasons that, like with the digital disruptive money, I've integrated the LLC playlist over there. Because, first of all, making all of those videos all over again would take me like 2 or 3 months. And I thought about it, but I was like, well, just move them over there. But those videos are actually on this channel. and I've got a playlist that's on Disruptive Mail that's on this channel. So when it makes sense, I'll direct people back here. Joe, there's a lot of money in the hood. Glendon over there pimping 6 employees. Actually, this, we talked about that someone's going to create a product or service and it's going to be a one-man company and they're going to make $1 billion. I want that to be me. Well, Classic Ride Society. I think if you already have a huge Instagram presence, it's a good thing. If you're starting from scratch, I wouldn't fuck with it. Kevin, IGTV is a game changer. They said the same thing about Meerkat. They said the same thing about Vine. They said, what's that other streaming service? I don't even remember the name. And I built in a lot of time because I said 36 months, and I made the goal in November. So in November, because let's see, November, we're like what? July, September, August, October. So I still have 28 months. I gave myself a generous timeline because I knew it was going to take some time. I've only messed with it, repurposed content from FB Live. I have a feeling, just a feeling, that some people will break out on Instagram TV, but look at who it's aimed for. If I didn't have what I had going on and I had nothing else, sure, go ahead. But once again, I got to ask myself, what's the opportunity cost for jumping over here to Instagram TV when I already got a lot over here? I'm telling y'all, YouTube is going to keep growing. I know that's just like, but why? How many of you notice how many foreign channels where they're speaking in Spanish or Farsi or something? They're everywhere. And these channels in these emerging markets, these folks who start these channels, they're getting like 1 million subscribers in 6 months because they're the first one there with Wi-Fi or something like that. Floyd Houston, the liquidation business of reselling items from retail stores. You think that's a good business to do? If you can get it. We'll see, Roadside Warriors. Periscope, that's it. See, this is what I'm talking about. I know Gary Vee says jump on new technology, own it, but I'm of a different opinion. If you have nothing going on, yes. But if you already have a presence somewhere, and you know how that platform works, I think it is stupid to go over and do something like my Instagram account. It ain't really popping. I mean, at one point I was putting a lot of time in it, and then I would see someone that had literally 30 images on their Instagram account with like 1 million followers. I'm like, okay, I am currently just, because it was taking so much time. And this is one of the things that I had to look at. I'm spending this much time over here, but I'm not making any money. That's an opportunity cost. So do I take this time and keep putting it over there? Do I take that time back, then move it over here? And I took that time back and moved it over to Disruptive Mail. Disruptive Mail makes money. Disruptive Mail made $5,000 this month. Disruptive Mail, 3,300 subscribers, about 2,000 to 4,000 views a day. 5 Gs. When I get up to like 50,000 subscribers up there, that channel probably be making 50 to 80K a month. But I could still be over here at Instagram trying to figure this out when I already have something figured out. This is why I'm going all in on YouTube. I already know how YouTube works. I mean, I've had quite a few videos that have hit, like I've got one video that's went over 1 million views. I got a lot of videos that's over 6 figures in views. So I sat down and I feel really good about the situation because I even got a copyright strike on Disruptive Mail. And I challenged it and I wrote a detailed appeal, right? And they said, okay, we believe you. And they removed the strike. I didn't know that stuff a few years ago. I almost lost this channel. Storage Wars, they did 2 copyright strikes in one day. You get 3, you're gone. So I had to remove. I'm like sweating bullets. I got sweat running down my back. I'm like, let's get rid of all these storage. Because I just used their name in the title. And I used some of their footage from the show. And I was like, oh, we can't do this. And they were on me because I was talking junk about them. Many things are doable, but retail arbitrage. I'm going to talk about the retail arbitrage. I'm going to talk about Amazon. I'm going to talk about, let's take retail arbitrage. Is it still doable? Yeah. But once again, opportunity costs. So you spend 8 hours out there per day looking for stuff. And let's say you find enough stuff to flip on Amazon and you make $10,000 a month. If you are like a regular working Joe, you're making $2 to $3 or $4 grand a month. This is like the holy grail. I was like, I don't care what Glendon talking about. No eBay, no Amazon, bump him. I'm making 10 G's over here, and I was making like 2,500 down here in the factory. I have more personal satisfaction. I'm making more money. I'm all in on this. But what if you already make 10 grand? Then it's like, do I want to trade doing what I'm doing to do this to make 10 grand? And are you working harder? Because this is another thing that you got to look at into when you're jumping onto something new. Do you have the expertise, which is huge? Do you have money? On Amazon, the thing of starting an Amazon business with $1,000, that shit's gone. You're going to need 10 to 20K. Someone put it in the comments. He's like, I've been doing Amazon. He said, minimum, you're going to need 10 to 20K to launch a new Amazon product today. Successfully. You can launch it with 1,500 and then reinvest profits. But this is the thing that's kind of killing you. Storage auction business, same thing. If I bought units, then waited until I sold all this stuff in this space, I'm not buying. So in this space, I am missing opportunity. And this is a lesson that I had to learn the hard way because I bought all these shitty units, and then in the day there was these beautiful units, and I had no money. I just had to sit there and sure is nice. That's a nice unit. Fuck. And then I had to get the personal discipline where I had a fund to buy regular units, and I always kept 5, 10 G's in the other pocket in case some special came along. And that's when I really started to come up. Same thing with Amazon. While you're running your product, someone's going to come with a new product. Someone's going to come with a cheaper product. So you don't have a lot of time to scale up. You got to scale up as fast as possible. And that's going to take money. I think once again, if you don't have nothing else to do, like, all right, just to be clear, if you have no internet business, you have no experience, you have nothing that you're doing online, knock AGTV out. But if you already have an established internet business and you haven't figured out Instagram, you got to ask yourself, is it worth the time of going over there to start something? Because what I have noticed is, like Facebook video was supposed to kill YouTube. If you ain't on Facebook, you're making a mistake. Facebook thing hadn't worked out the way they thought it was going to work out. They got Watch TV. They're doing all these shows and stuff. And I watched some of them, but how are these people making money? That is the key with Instagram TV. They say monetization's coming later. I'm like, later? So, and building a brand from the ground up, it could work. Once again, Instagram has a certain audience. So if you know that audience, you should be successful. Goddess Gym Collection. I want to start a drop shipping store on Spotify. Any advice? None. Actually, I do have some advice. Stay away from drop shipping. The drop shipping model does not work like you think it does. It ain't even working for the folks who do these drop shipping videos. No, I hadn't heard of Victor Antonio. Camilla Williams. Instagram to me is a beast where you have to continue to feed it several times a day to see your numbers go. That's a good point. When I was posting about 5 pictures a day, I got more and more followers. But the thing is, the followers on Instagram are so flaky that if you don't follow them back, they gone. You don't follow them back in a day or two, they're gone. So your numbers up, down, up, down. Absolutely, Douglas Jones. You can. You won't get them monetized with AdSense. Exposing the emperor. A lot of YouTubers are getting flagged by those with a leftist slant. That's interesting. You were able to challenge YouTube and win. Well, one, I know why it happened, and I knew exactly what to say, and it worked. I don't think anyone flagged me. I think YouTube automatically flagged me. Trying to learn how to sell houses so I can put into lawn care business for next year. Beta males, I think you need to focus. Selling the house is starting a lawn service. Start a lawn service right now with a lawnmower. You can go to Home Depot and drop $150 on a lawnmower, and you get your lawn service. Selling these houses, because one of the things is, as someone referenced, I'm in the market in about 24 months for a certain kind of house, and I've been looking, and all these suckers are dropping prices. Jay Ludwig, don't forget building credit and trade lines like primary and AUs and leveraging those things for. Oh, no, I'll be talking about credit. All that stuff's going there because part of the, excuse me. This is what happens when you do 5 videos in a day. Yeah, it's going to be credit. It's going to be business credit. I just got to, because see, this weekend was getting started. Because I launched these 3 channels are up. Yeah, wow. Policy and conduct, digital money, and disruptive money. I'm launching them like I launched disruptive mail. Just get started and kind of let the audience kind of find you and build on that, because the hardest part is getting started. But no, I will be doing, this is what I'm saying, disruptive money. There's so much I could talk about that doesn't belong on this channel. And once I get disruptive money and digital money built up, then I'm going to move some of these older videos from this channel. That's what I did with disruptive mail. And I mean, seriously, it just blew me away how well that video did over there, but that's the audience. Oh, you know it, Joe Augustine. Okay, David. Michael Gardner, how much do copywriters get paid? Well, the good ones don't work for anyone. The ones who really know what they're doing, they launch their own products. I know one who does about 3 to 4 million a year. And people who work for folks, if they're good and decent, they can make 100 to 300K a year. If they are not good, they living off their wife's salary. Let's see. Roadside Warriors, great point. I use Facebook to get all my clients. I'm not going to Instagram TV to figure out how it works. It's the process of leaving money on the table. Yeah, because I'm going to monetize digital money and disruptive money instantly. I will probably monetize those channels. I mean, they're already monetized, because I'm going to be talking about stuff, and I'm going to start doing consulting again, but it's going to be different. And there's links and stuff already there. And I already know this month, I figure I'll probably do $2,000 to $3,000 off disruptive money or more. And I'll probably do maybe 1,000 off of digital money here in July. And that would be three to four, maybe $5,000 additional income already on top of what's coming in. Because this is the game I'm playing, and this is like last year. I played a different game. Last year I had 4 clients, $40,000 to $50,000 a month. Awesome, great. But I also knew I was an employee, and I knew at any moment that something could happen and they could no longer pay me. No fault of my own. And fortunately, everyone's contract went to conclusion, but I just had a feeling the recession was coming, and I was like, this ain't gonna work. So you're setting yourself up to be an economic duck that's gonna get shot, because typically when stuff crash, like you do something like that, your clients don't like drop off one by one and give you warnings. It's just like one day you wake up, you don't have no clients. You may lose 2 or 3 at once. And I was like, okay, so I can either continue to play this game, or I could make a different play. Remember how I told you guys that authors got rich during the Great Depression? There will be more entertainment. Like I'm already loving the vibe of Disruptive Money. It's just going to be more fun. It's going to be scalable. And this is something that I can do because I have 2 part-time employees. And they're not really ramped up the way that I want them to. And when they get ramped up, they'll probably be full-time. So I already got that built in. And then there's probably 2 more chess pieces I'll get in the fall. I'm not getting them during the summer, because it's just the summer's rough, man. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you got to focus, man. The thing is, you got to get a few customers, because that's the big challenge. Once you get a few, then you get more, then you get more. What do you mean you got 30 more days? I don't really know that. I just know that some people, because honestly, I only come across age restricted videos every now and then. Actually, I have 3 on Disruptive Mail. I don't know if anyone doing kid content. I don't know the numbers for sure, but Frank Kern is the granddaddy of copywriting. Frank Kern makes money so many different ways. Agent J Pull. Thanks, Thomas. Here's the thing. Don't think about it. Do it. Like this Friday, I said I am launching these channels this weekend. I'm gonna do it, and if I'm just gonna do it, because once you start doing it, it gets easier to do the next step. But as long as you're like, I'm fixing to, well, I thought about it, you may go the rest of your life and never do it. Trey Miles, Glendon, how would you go about starting if you have Asperger's and can't communicate well with people? I would actually put my ass on camera, because depending upon how severe it is, people on YouTube fall in love with disabled people, transgender. Like if you're a person who's going through transformation, and what was it? I forget transitioning. There's this kid, 80,000 subscribers in 1 year, and all he talks about, or she, is transitioning and being a little whore. That's it. Calls herself the fairy trans mother. So just get started, man. You never know. Actually, there's this. Hold on a second. I'm going to show you something. Trey Miles. This is going to have you. If like this guy is actually on YouTube. Let's see, and he's actually a model too. Model. with oh, let's see, where is it? Hit. Hold on here. This is just for you, Trey Miles.
Hi guys, this is Jack.
Two model. Didn't mean to do that.
Hi guys, this is Jack fucking Francis. No, funnily enough, that wasn't my Tourette's. God, con. That was. I promised you guys that I'd keep uploading, so I'm going to try my best. So I thought, I couldn't really think of a video idea for today. So I thought maybe just tell you guys a funny / awkward story. It all starts off when I go on holiday every year with my parents, and obviously with my Tourette's that can be quite an issue, as you can probably imagine. And there's me walking through the airport terminal past armed police with their fat off guns, shouting cunt, pig, bomb! And yes, there you go, bomb. It can be slightly awkward, as you can probably imagine. Though it only takes a short conversation with the police officers to tell them to.
That's for anybody that think they can't do YouTube. This dude has Tourette's, and he just talks about, let's see, where is he? Oh, 2.2 million views. Jack Francis, when I found him, he had like less than 2,000 subscribers. He has 313,000 subscribers. And he hasn't really put up a lot of videos. He doesn't really put up a lot of videos, so that's what I'm talking about. Anthony, so I used to run the online business using dropshipping method, and the manufacturer run out of stock, and it would take months for them to restock. I started losing customers and issuing a lot of refunds. Now, that's a cautionary tale, because whoever asked about the dropshipping, any merchant account, PayPal, Stripe, you start giving like a ton of refunds, they will shut your account down. So that's another risk. Sure thing, Trey Mouse. Dang Max Smith. Okay. Awesome. Camilla went, yeah, because this is the thing. YouTube is the last social media profile that you can still win if you are talented enough. See, YouTube isn't political. I know a lot of people say it's political and all this other stuff. YouTube, like all you guys here watching this channel, you are YouTube subscribers. You're not my subscribers. You belong to YouTube. And YouTube is trying to give you the best experience possible. So you make good videos, you make edgy videos, you make funny videos, whatever it is your jam, whatever you think you need to do, you can still win on YouTube. And I'm not just saying that. I actually started 3 channels today. So just think about that. Produce Man 13, having autism can be a real asset if you can channel your obsession, narrow interests, and compulsions into money making. I think that's Grant Cardone. He channeled an addiction into making money. What's up, Exposing the Emperor? Thanks for the $5 super chat. I'm in the Atlanta area looking to buy a townhouse, but prices are going up. Should I wait until the recession hits again or before? What area of town are you looking in? Because I'm seeing prices going the other way. So I think, like, what's your price point too? That's another thing. But I mean, I believe in YouTube to the point that I'm putting all my chips on the table on YouTube, because first, this channel. If this channel never got another view, I could not be mad. This channel literally changed my life. I really couldn't be mad. I mean, I make more money doing this than I did in the storage auction business. And it's because of this channel. It's because of YouTube. It's because of stuff I've learned. It's because of execution. It's you guys and everyone that watches this. And I'm telling you, like, Instagram TV may blow up. I don't know, but I am not messing with it at the moment. And I may live to regret that. But if you can't monetize something from where I sit, I am not messing with it. Because like Instagram, I was putting up good pictures. I was getting traction. Now my number doesn't go down that much. It's just people follow me, then I don't follow them back, then they unfollow. And it's just that. And the number stays the same. So I would have to go out and just start putting out a lot of crazy content to do that. But once again, and I'll even tell you, the way that I did my Instagram photos, it was very time consuming. It was taking like 5-10 minutes. So I put up 5. That's an hour a day. So I could devote that hour a day to Instagram, or I can make 2 videos that could make me money for months. It's a no-brainer. Exposing the Emperor. I'm looking around Norcross Tucker around 100K. I know someone that found a condo in Buckhead, a 1-bedroom. I don't know if that's what you're looking for $88,000. So I got a question. How much debt do you have? How much money do you have saved? And what's your job situation like? Millennial Mitch, thanks for the $10 super chat. Really? That's wild, man. Legizus, breaking news. ESPN, LeBron signs with the Lakers. Good for LeBron. Kevin Durant signed for like $61 million for 1 year with Golden State. Michael, the other day I binge watched a random channel, some guy in Cali who was unemployed and tried to be an actor, and anyone can make it on YouTube if they're interesting enough. Was that guy talking about wash your clothes? Yeah, I mean, in a recession, people go to vices and they go to entertainment. If you got cheap entertainment, hey. Charlton, $154 million for 4 years. Very good. Do the car wash illegally, then pay for the LLC later. Hell yes. Let me give you the conversation on illegal, and illegal. Illegal is killing people, selling drugs, breaking and entering, robbing banks. That's illegal. Illegal is like speeding. Having a car wash for a little while, but while you get your money up, that's like illegal. And I've known someone that's done it for 5 years. So making YouTube videos is hard work, Roadside Warrior, and that's why I have a process. I put together this whole process because I did most of the videos in my home studio because I got that because, like I said, there's some stuff that's about to happen. But I will see because I may start doing most of them from here. Just don't know yet. Exposing the Emperor, I have $70K in credit card debt, 145K student loan debt. Oh, you're using, okay. You got a situation. Seeing how it looks like you're on the edge of being able to barely get in, go ahead and get that house, because if anything else happens to you or your credit gets any worse, or, well, I'm not saying you have bad credit, just $7K in credit card debt, that's a lot. So if you're just getting in and you're going to use your VA loan, just go ahead and get that house. Gotcha. Pretty much. Because one of the things, I'll be talking about this some more, and we will get down with the get down. Oh, 14K. All right. That makes more sense because that's like 145. Good Lord, man. That's a lot of debt. But, in making these moves, like I'm making these moves while I still can. One of the things that I learned during the storage auction business was get money when you can get money. It was a hard lesson. And a lot of customers taught me that. So instead of waiting for money, get money when you can get money, because there's never a situation where you have too much money. There's never a situation where having a bunch of money is going to be a problem. Michael Gardner, I'm going to tell anyone, and like I'll be discussing this at Digital Money. You're not going to know until you try. Thanks, Charlatan. Because I'm not going to be doing these live streams as frequently as I have, because I'm going to go into creating other videos. Because seriously, you're going to have to just try. Like disruptive mail. I had a feeling it was going to work. I didn't know it was going to work. And I have a feeling that disruptive money is going to work, but I don't know it's going to work. And I have a feeling that policy and conduct is going to work, but I don't know if it's going to work. And I have a feeling that digital money is going to work, but I don't know it's going to work. There is the theory and there's the application. Too many people live in the world of the theory and not enough people live in the world of application. We have too many thinkers and not enough doers. I mean, I am not that smart. I fuck up all day long. You would be laughing at some of the stuff I don't tell y'all, the mistakes I made. Ray Good, run blog. Run blog. Ray, get started. Pick some and get started. Because you're going to feel better. You're going to sleep better. So definitely. All right, so I'm getting ready to punch out. I want you guys, if you haven't, to go ahead and get the free audiobook. And if you're a male, you can join the male Facebook group. And if you want to get into resale, I have $100 worth of knowledge. All that stuff's below. Just go ahead and take advantage. And let's see. What else? Jay Hump's Wealth of Knowledge for Lily. Oh, yeah, there's all kinds of stuff that's coming. Is all money good and not enough money good for money? A better mantra. I don't think all money's good. I think you can get money in many bad ways, so that's not good. But there's never a thing as too much money legally earned. There's never such thing as too much money. No. And also for business owners like me, I have a savings account, and in times the savings account was the difference between me being in business and me being out of business. There was times in storage auction business, there wasn't shit to buy. There was nothing to buy, but the rent on those warehouses still had to be paid. Employees still had to be paid. This is when I would go out and go to garage sales and stuff to get some stuff just to keep, not even make money, just to keep money, cash flow coming. Because see, one of the problems you have is when cash flow stops, oh my God, it can be very hard to start again. So I just traded money for like 3 or 4 months until stuff started falling again. But if you don't have a savings account, you can't do that. Very good. I appreciate you, Ray. You can go ahead and get the resale for beginners. That's like $99. Because essentially, I know what it's like to be afraid. And that's what we're dealing with. We're dealing with a lot of fear here. What if it doesn't work? What if my family talk about me? What if my girl laughs at me? So, y'all have heard the stories. I don't tell them on here. You're going to hear a lot more stories. Because if you notice, I haven't told any stories on Disruptive Mail in a minute. But they're coming back. Like, I got to sit down and plot them out in my mind and jog my memory. Like the chick who stopped dating me because I was a YouTuber. I am not kidding. All right. Like, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys later. Just an announcement. We'll be talking about more stuff. So go to the front channel page and subscribe all to the channels that you like. And I will see you guys soon. Might broadcast. Probably not going to broadcast on the 4th of July. I'm just going to eat barbecue. I think that's what I'm going to do. But other than that, I will see you guys later.